Creativity is one of the most valuable skills in life, helping us solve problems, express ourselves, and bring new ideas to the world. But sometimes we feel stuck or uninspired. The good news is that creativity isn't just something you're born with. It's a skill you can develop. In this video, I'll share 25 simple ways to boost your creativity and unlock your full potential. Let's dive in. Your environment plays a major role in how creatively you can think and work. When you're surrounded by clutter, distractions, or a space that doesn't inspire you, it can be hard to get into a creative flow. In contrast, a well-organized and stimulating environment can boost your energy and ideas. Small changes in your surroundings can make a huge difference. Start with your workspace. If your desk or work area is messy, it can feel overwhelming and disorganized. Taking time to declutter and organize can free up your mental space, making room for fresh ideas. Consider adding items that inspire you, artwork, plants, or even personal photos that bring joy or spark creativity. If you're able to, try rearranging the furniture to create a new perspective. The simple act of changing the layout of a room can shift your energy and get your creativity flowing. Another great way to enhance your environment is to change your surroundings entirely. Sometimes, a change of scenery can make a world of difference. If you typically work from home or an office, try stepping out into a coffee shop, library, or park. A new setting can offer a fresh perspective and give you the mental space to think more creatively. Being around other people, or simply different noises and sights, can stir up new ideas you might not have thought of in your usual environment. Also, pay attention to how lighting and color affect your mood. Soft, natural light can make you feel more relaxed and focused, while bright, bold colors may energize you. Try incorporating warm, natural hues or calming blues and greens in your space to create a soothing, creative atmosphere. Don't underestimate the impact of sound either. Whether it's soft background music, white noise, or complete silence, experiment with different auditory environments to find what helps you think most clearly and creatively. Ultimately, a space that feels comfortable, inspiring, and stimulating can unlock your creativity and improve your overall productivity. Your environment doesn't have to be perfect, but small changes can create an atmosphere that makes it easier to tap into your creative potential. Creativity is often born from new experiences, so one of the best ways to fuel your imagination is to try something different. If you're stuck in the same routines or facing the same experiences, it's easy to feel uninspired. This is where introducing novelty into your life comes in. Trying new things opens up new pathways in your brain and offers fresh perspectives, which can spark creativity in unexpected ways. Start by exploring new hobbies or interests. Take up a craft or artistic pursuit you've never considered before. Learn how to play a musical instrument, start painting, or try your hand at pottery. You don't have to be an expert to benefit from the process of learning something new. The challenge and enjoyment of trying something outside your comfort zone will stretch your creativity and broaden your thinking. You can also seek new experiences by exploring different environments. If you're used to working from the same place every day, changing up your location can be incredibly effective in boosting your creativity. Go for a walk in a nearby park or find a new cafe to work in. Even something as simple as visiting a new part of your city can bring a sense of wonder and possibility. The new sights, sounds, and even the people you encounter can spark fresh ideas that you might never have had if you stayed in your usual routine. Engage with unfamiliar cultures and ideas as well. Read books, watch films, or listen to music from genres or cultures you don't typically explore. This broadens your mind and exposes you to concepts and perspectives that can ignite new ways of thinking. Even if you're just learning about a topic briefly, you may come across a new idea that resonates with you and inspires your creativity. Trying new foods is another great way to stimulate creativity. The act of tasting unfamiliar dishes from different parts of the world can open your mind to new flavors, combinations, and textures, and this can transfer to your creative thinking. The sensory experience of eating something completely new can spark ideas and help you think outside the box in other areas of your life as well. Remember, it's not about the outcome, whether you're any good at the new activity or whether you succeed. It's about being open to fresh experiences, challenging your current patterns of thought, and letting yourself be inspired by the world around you. Whether you're traveling, learning a new skill, or simply stepping out of your comfort zone, each new experience helps build your creativity, one step at a time. As children, we are naturally creative because we approach the world with a sense of wonder and curiosity. We play freely without worrying about whether we are doing things right. As we grow older, however, many of us lose touch with that playful mindset. The pressure to be productive, the need to meet expectations, and the fear of failure can make us hesitant to experiment and have fun. But one of the most powerful ways to boost your creativity is to reconnect with that childlike sense of playfulness. The first step is to allow yourself to play without judgment. Often we think that every activity must have a purpose or a goal, but creativity flourishes when we remove the pressure to achieve something specific. Take a moment to do something just for fun, whether it's doodling, building something with Lego, or playing a video game. Let yourself get lost in the process without focusing on the outcome. This kind of spontaneous play unlocks new ways of thinking because it removes the barriers we often place on ourselves as adults. Don't be afraid to get a little messy. Many creative activities like painting, drawing, or crafting can be chaotic. Embrace the messiness. When you let go of the need for perfection, you allow room for mistakes, accidents, and surprises. These are often where the most innovative ideas come from. Try to see mistakes as opportunities for new directions rather than as failures. When you stop worrying about making everything look or feel perfect, you can explore your creativity more freely. Improv activities are another great way to tap into your playful side. Improv exercises, whether they're for acting, comedy, or creative thinking, push you to think on your feet and embrace spontaneity. These activities force you to let go of your usual way of thinking and come up with ideas in the moment, helping you develop flexibility in your thought process. Improv encourages you to accept whatever ideas come to mind, no matter how wild or unusual they might seem. This type of thinking can help unlock new possibilities in your creative work. Another form of playful creativity is exploration. Sometimes, creativity is born from wandering around without a clear destination or plan. Go for a walk without a specific purpose in mind and see where your mind takes you. Wander through a museum or a library, exploring things you wouldn't typically notice. Allow yourself the freedom to look at things from different angles, both literally and figuratively. When you aren't trying to accomplish something specific, you open yourself up to unexpected sources of inspiration. Reconnecting with playfulness also means giving yourself permission to be silly. Many creative breakthroughs come from moments when you let go of seriousness and just let your imagination run wild. This can mean playing with your ideas, making up stories, or allowing yourself to imagine impossible scenarios. Don't censor yourself. Embrace the odd and quirky ideas that pop into your head, whether it's through writing, drawing, or talking with friends. Being silly opens up a channel to deeper creativity. You can also incorporate games into your creative routine. Games, whether board games, card games, or brain-teasing puzzles, help stimulate your brain in a way that encourages creative problem-solving. Play games that require strategic thinking, storytelling, or creativity. For example, games like Pictionary or charades allow you to express yourself in unconventional ways, while also helping you think quickly and outside the box. Games with open-ended possibilities, like role-playing games, let you create entire worlds with limitless potential. Another playful way to boost creativity is by collaborating with others. When you work with people who are also willing to be playful, you can bounce ideas off each other and create something unique. Let go of perfectionism and allow the group to engage in spontaneous, creative exchanges. These collaborations can take the form of brainstorming sessions, improv exercises, or even team-based art projects. Playful collaboration is not about being right or wrong, but about sharing ideas freely and having fun in the process. Incorporating playful, creative activities into your life doesn't mean you have to abandon productivity or focus. Instead, think of it as a way to refresh your mind and give your creativity a chance to recharge. Play is essential for creativity, as it encourages you to see the world with a fresh perspective, without the constraints of fear or pressure. So, whether it's through art, games, spontaneous exploration, or just allowing yourself to be silly, Embracing playfulness is one of the most effective ways to boost your creative abilities. The more you allow yourself to play, the more you'll tap into the limitless potential of your imagination. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, emails, messages, and an endless stream of information. While technology and social media can be useful, they can also drown out our creative thinking and prevent us from focusing on the task at hand. One of the best ways to unlock your creativity is by intentionally creating space for focus and minimizing distractions. To start, consider taking regular breaks from digital devices. It's easy to get sucked into scrolling through social media or watching videos online, but this can hijack your attention and prevent you from diving deep into your creative work. Try setting specific times during the day when you turn off your phone or other devices, perhaps for an hour in the morning or evening, or even during your lunch break. Use this time to focus on more meaningful activities, writing, brainstorming, or just letting your mind wander. Without the constant ping of notifications, you'll be able to focus more deeply and think creatively without interruption. Another powerful way to limit distractions is by creating a designated work zone. If you're trying to be creative in an environment filled with distractions, whether it's family, roommates, or background noise, it can be hard to concentrate. Try to set up a specific space just for your creative work. This could be a corner of your room, a home office, or even a spot in a library or cafe. When you consistently associate a particular area with creativity, your brain will start to recognize it as a place for focus and inspiration. Sound plays a huge role in how we concentrate. Some people work best in complete silence, while others thrive with background noise. If you're the type who struggles with distractions from noise, you might want to experiment with white noise, nature sounds, or instrumental music while you work. There are many apps and websites that offer curated playlists designed to enhance focus and creativity. If complete silence works better for you, consider using noise-canceling headphones to block out external noise. Whatever the case, find a sound environment that helps you get into the zone and stay focused for longer periods. You can also try the Pomodoro technique to boost your focus. This time management method involves working in 25-minute bursts, followed by a 5-minute break. After completing 4 work sessions, you take a longer break. The idea behind this technique is that our brains work most efficiently in short, focused intervals. By limiting distractions and dedicating yourself fully to one task for a short period, you can prevent burnout and maintain creative energy throughout the day. Another strategy for limiting distractions is to schedule specific, distraction-free blocks of time. This could be a time when you sit down to work on a project and you agree not to check your email or answer messages during that time. Protect these blocks of time as if they are meetings with yourself. Your future creative self will thank you. If you find it difficult to resist checking your phone, consider using apps that block distracting websites during these focused work periods. Lastly, practicing mindfulness and meditation can help clear your mind and improve your ability to focus. Taking a few moments each day to center yourself can reduce the mental clutter and allow for more creative ideas to come to the surface. Whether it's through deep breathing, a guided meditation, or simply focusing on the present moment, mindfulness practices can help you regain control over your thoughts and sharpen your creative focus. Creativity flourishes when we give ourselves a chance to slow down, remove distractions, and engage deeply with our ideas. By intentionally reducing interruptions and setting aside time for creative focus, you allow your mind the space to explore, create, and innovate. One of the best ways to enhance your creativity is by challenging yourself to think differently. Creativity doesn't just happen on its own. It requires you to push boundaries, step outside your comfort zone, and take risks. When you challenge yourself, you force your brain to find new solutions, see problems from a different angle, and push past the easy or familiar answers. There are many ways to set challenges for yourself that will expand your creative thinking. Start by setting specific creative goals. Instead of just saying, "I want to be more creative," try to set a concrete goal for what you want to achieve. This could be writing a novel, completing a painting, or coming up with 10 new ideas for a project. Having a tangible goal provides you with a clear direction and can motivate you to push through creative blocks. You can break down these goals into smaller, manageable tasks so that you can make steady progress without feeling overwhelmed. One way to challenge yourself creatively is to work within constraints. Constraints may sound limiting, but they actually encourage creativity by forcing you to think differently. For example, if you're a writer, you could challenge yourself to write a story in exactly 100 words, or write a scene without using a particular letter or word. If you're an artist, try creating something using only 2 colors or working with a medium you've never tried before. Constraints push you to think in unconventional ways, leading to fresh ideas that you may not have explored otherwise. Another way to stretch your creative muscles is by setting time limits. Give yourself a fixed amount of time to work on something and see what you can come up with in that short window. For example, set a timer for 10 minutes and try to come up with as many ideas as possible in that time. The pressure of a deadline can help you think more quickly and creatively, as you have to push past any perfectionism or hesitation. It can also help you get over the blank page feeling that often stifles creativity. Sometimes it's simply about starting. One more way to challenge yourself is by exposing yourself to the work of others. Study artists, writers, musicians, and other creatives whose work you admire. Look at their process, techniques, and the challenges they faced. Try to learn from them, but also try to incorporate something from their work into your own. Whether it's experimenting with their style or using their work as inspiration, seeing how others approach creativity can offer you new insights and ideas that can fuel your own creative journey. Collaborating with others can also be a powerful challenge. Sometimes, working in a group can bring out new ideas that you wouldn't have come up with on your own. Collaborations encourage you to compromise, take others' perspectives into account, and build off of each other's ideas. Whether it's through brainstorming sessions, art projects, or co-authoring a book, working with others challenges you to think more collaboratively and flexibly. Plus, collaboration often adds an element of fun and energy to the creative process, which can inspire even more innovative thinking. Ultimately, creativity thrives when you push yourself beyond your limits. By setting goals, embracing constraints, experimenting with time limits, learning from others, and collaborating, you can challenge yourself to think in new ways and discover fresh creative solutions. The more you push yourself, the more you'll stretch the boundaries of what's possible, unlocking even greater creative potential in the process.